Hi, I'm Rebecca Walser, a tax attorney and wealth strategist with degrees in finance, economics, and the law, and I have wealth management experience. Today, I want to challenge you to question your assumptions about your retirement. Nearly every person we've met with in the last 10 years seems to have an assumption that their taxes will be lower in retirement simply because they are expecting their income to go down. But will this really be true? When the 401k became the mainstream retirement vehicle beginning in 1981, it was introduced initially in the Revenue Act of 1978. Taxes were high. 50% was our top bracket for earnings and 70% was our top bracket for passive investments. So when the deferral of paying taxes was offered, the country moved to it in droves, and rightfully so. It has worked these last 4 decades to dollar cost average people into the equity market and offer them lower taxes in retirement as long as their incomes did in fact go down. This, though, has made Americans expect almost like they have a legal right to have low tax rates forever. But the circumstances in 2024 could not be more different than they were in the early 1980s. With over $34 trillion in federal debt and an annual federal budget of $7 trillion, most importantly, with the retirement of our first full entire generation, the baby boomers, onto Social Security and Medicare en masse. Right now, only approximately 40% of our boomers are already retired, but we expect that number to grow to 98% just by 2028 alone. Our own federal Congressional Budget Office has forecasted that tax rates, once the baby boomers are fully retired onto Social Security and Medicare, for the middle class will need to go from the 25% range to somewhere in the 60s in order to be able to afford all the benefits we have promised our baby boomers. Bloomberg even came out last year in 2023 and said the average couple will lose $17,000 of benefits because Social Security has massive financial problems. When you couple all of this with our current 2023 GDP of $27.36 trillion against a debt of nearly $35 trillion, you have an unsustainable debt to GDP ratio of 127%, which leads us to a debt spiral where we are currently increasing our deficit by $1 trillion every 100 days. The bottom line is simply this: to expect the middle class to enjoy tax rates of 25% or less in retirement while we continue with our massive spending and astronomically increase it because the baby boomers will finally be retired is just not mathematically feasible. Expecting low tax rates in retirement simply because they have always been low is disregarding what our country has done these last 40 years and where we are right now in 2024. And for those of you that state, well, Rebecca, you don't know that tax rates are going up, to you I say, if you were going northbound on an interstate and saw a car approaching you the wrong way southbound, you do not know they're going to hit you until they do. But with every fiber of your being, you are innately trying to change lanes and get out of your imminent harm's way and danger. And that is where we are today. Our clients prefer to control their retirement income and not leave it to chance that the government will decide they need more and more and more of each of your retirement dollars. So challenge yourself today to ask if going into retirement with the U.S. federal government as your lifetime silent partner still makes sense for you and your family in this day and this age. Thank you.